welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Brittany and today I'm going to share with you the progress I've made so far on my 2024 bullet journal setup. And if you've been following in my community tabs, I disclosed that for December I was doing a Harry Potter theme. So if you like that, you have that to look forward to. But then I'm going to talk to you about the supplies that I used and kind of share the process of what I did to create some of the spreads. It's not done, however. I'm going to be continuing it today, but I wanted to get what I do have done up for you guys. So if any of you are planning today or maybe want to create something that I've done or it gives you an idea, you'll have that. So let's get started. So to start off, I loved the stacks of books. And so while there are so many things that you could do for your 2024 December theme, I thought Harry Potter was great because the first movie, they celebrate Christmas and it just always reminds me of Christmas. So I have my stacks of books here, and then my Patronus is a tortoiseshell cat. So I found an image of that and I made a sticker. So this is a sticker I made on Washi sticker paper, and I'll link as much of these materials and resources for you in the description box below. But then I just did some line work here, and to do that I was using a Unipen 0.5. So that gives you a thicker and bolder line, which I thought was perfect for this. And so I have a Sticky Club sticker down here that I thought just added a little bit of detail. Originally, I was going to do the egg from the Goblet of Fire challenge that they had to hold underwater to hear what the mer people were saying for their clue. But instead, I just put this little floral sticker. I thought that it added a nice touch. And then I did some designs up here for the corners. And then on the reverse, I did, or the opposite I should say, I did a front cover of the Daily Prophet, which is the newspaper that is in Harry Potter. And so I signed up shortly after I got into the whole Harry Potter thing for the Wizarding World, and that is where I was able to get this little self-portrait. And it was just this little kind of like AI graphic design template where you could pick what you wanted your portrait to look like. So I have the little night bus in the back there. I have some fall leaves, my little cat on my shoulder, and then I have the Marinder's map. This sticker I think was really cute, so I made one of them also, the official magic planner. And then I have our little December calendar down here. And then for this is actually a James Luke Burke sticker. I belong to his collage club, which I love his artwork and his stickers. So I really wanted to add some of that into my journal this month. And so I used his Creative Frenzy sticker. And then I just asked for AI to help me write a little bit about a creative frenzy that the Harry Potter characters might be involved in. And so what it came up with was, this year Gryffindor is leading the charge with a theme that promises to dazzle, quote, the enchanted forest, end quote. Students have been working tirelessly to transform their common room into a magic woodland, complete with enchanted trees, twinkling fairy lights, and whimsical woodland creatures. And I thought that was so appropriate. I have the little leaves in the background of my portrait. It just kind of fits. So that's what I did for my opening spread. And I will say, because I have so much left of this journal, I wanted to fill it up. So in between some of my like dominant spread features like weeks, mood tracker, habit tracker, etc., I do just have some Harry Potter like trivia, facts, quotes, things like that. So on this next one, that's what we have. And so when I bought my Harry Potter books, they came with these cute little stickers. It was a sheet of stickers that was like tucked in the little trunk that the books were in. And so what I decided to do was look up a little bit of information about each of the houses and just write a little bit about that. And then I picked one of the like characteristics that's commonly known for each one and decided to make that their word of description. So for Ravenclaw, sharpness, Gryffindor, boldness, etc. For the next spread, I'm doing something different with my music, and so I have less space because I personally have been listening to music less frequently. I still listen to it, but I didn't need as much space, so I used more of that space for decorating. And so I really love the singing frogs that are in the movies, so I sketched that. And then down here I have a notepad paper from Sticky Club that I cut out with a splice tool, or slice tool I should say, and that is what made the frame for the singing lady. And then I just wrote in password down here because this was how they would get into their house. They would have to give the password to the singing lady. On the opposite here, I have just my personal information. Again, when I went to the Wizarding World website and filled in like my quiz questions and things, my answers, this was what I was sorted into for my house. This is what my Patronus is. I'm a Gryffindor, and then information about the wand. This is the little saying or motto that the Gryffindors have. And then I just put in some stickers that I had. I really thought this was a good time for me to use up some of my stickers, so you will see more of that used for decoration. On the next spread, we have a quote page. Being a librarian myself and a bookmaker, I thought that it would be so cute to have the when in doubt, go to the library quote, so I did that with the Gryffindor colors. And then on the reverse or opposite, I have a little section for films. And this font is one that I got from defont.com. I'll try to list that down below for you. And I believe it was called Magical or Wizard. And so I think it kind of looks like Harry Potter font. But then I just put in like an image in the background to get this little gradient of colors, and it's a sky image, so if you notice there's like clouds and like thunderstorm going on in the background, so that's why it looks variated like that. And then I sketched the snitch in the background, and I made frames for the movie posters to go into. So as I fill this in, you won't see as much as the snitch, but I think that that's fine. Then I just use stencils for the tickets and the little movie projector. On the next spread is where I start my weeks. This is a washi tape that I got from LitJoy, and these, if you remember, if you watched the video, I did a free resource video on Notebook Therapy blog resources that you can get for free. This is the Halloween sheet where they had the headings. So I just took the banners and the little purple dots. I used the lightest purple, and then I put the dot behind the banner, and I used that to do my numbers of the days. And then I just added some stickers that I had from Sticky Club, of course keeping with the book theme. And these ones I thought were really appropriate because they have florals and information about florals, because I just shared with you my nature journal. Thought that that lined up really well. The next spread, I really wanted to draw the map that they use in the movies, but with the holidays and getting ready for decorating for Christmas, I just don't have the time to sit down and sketch it, so I printed it. And this is something I'd like to practice a little bit more. Well, not practice, but utilize more in 2025, because there are so many free resources. This was a free printable PDF, and if I did that more often in my bullet journals, I would save a lot of time from drawing. And then, so I printed that and just cut it in half. And then these stickers here are from a pen pal, which I love those. I love that I was able to incorporate my pen friends in this bullet journal spread, as well as some of my favorite artists like Notebook Therapy collaborators and James Luke Burke. It just makes me want to get in here and work in it so much more, because those are people who inspire me to be creative. And then what I did was I took some cream printer paper and I printed some of my favorite quotes. And then I took a lighter and I burned the edges of the paper before I put them in. I don't know if you can tell that. I was just going to take like a brush pen and kind of like paint the edges of the paper, but I thought, well, no, I could burn them and give it that feel. And then when you open up the Dutch door of the map, you have the week. So this is week 2 of December. Again, I used those banners and dots, and then I have another quote here in the extra space. And so to make this look more like a complete map, I just took a Tombow brush, and that is Tombow 942, to kind of give it a same color as the map. And then for the next spread, I have the following week. This is when I started to use up some of my Sticky Club stickers that had the dragons and the eggs. I thought that was so cute, again, because it deals with the Goblet of Fire challenge that they all do, the competition. Each of the competitors were assigned a dragon. This washi is from Amanda Rach Lee. I love it because not only is it sparkly as you move it and the light catches it, but it has a grainy texture to it, which is a nice tactile experience. The following week, I kept pretty simple. I did carry over that border that I had with the Daily Prophet from the opening spread, and then I have little Dobie down here that I sketched out and put Dobie is free whenever he's given the sock in the book. I'm trying to keep books in here as much as possible. All right, and then the last week I took the whole page and made the days really wide because this is winding down the year and I'll probably have more tasks and duties. But this is what I have so far. And then just to tell you a little bit about what I'm going to be doing in the rest of it, on this page here, I'm going to sketch out the Weasley's Burrow house. For my mood tracker, I'm going to do a chocolate frog box for the mood tracker. And then for my month in Polaroids, I'm going to use character Creevy, who was petrified through the lens of his camera by the basilisk snake, because I thought that was appropriate. And then I'm probably going to do a couple more quote pages and maybe some more information about the books and the films that I really enjoyed. So that is what I created and what I'm still continuing to work on. I hope that this inspired you, or at least that you enjoyed looking at what I came up with. And then to go over the materials that I used, I used that makeup brush to like clean up and tidy up after my eraser marks. This eraser, I love this one. It is so good at getting underneath marker and highlighter. It really does a good job. And then I did use the white and gold Uniball Signo gel pens for decorations. Here's some of the gold here, and I used some of the white later. I have a pair of scissor tweezers, or sticker tweezers. That was really helpful, especially because when I was putting my stickers down, some of the placement was a little crooked, and so this helped me to get it back up off the paper and then to reposition it. I did use some Crayola SuperTips. Grab the green one here for some of the decoration. Those are the colors that I used there. Kind of Gryffindorish colors. And then the primary tool or utensil that I used for this layout are these Micron pens. Sakura Pigma Archival ink pens. And I kind of stuck with the 01 size, but those are the colors that I used. And the reason I have two black is because one is a finer tip than the other. So that gave me the opportunity to do some more intricate detailing. And then I also used a ruler for some of my line work. Not all of it, but for some of it I did use a ruler. I have this little cutting mat over here. That is what I used to cut around the frame for the singing lady. My tape runner is how I pasted down some of the stuff that I printed. So this is a really good double-sided adhesive. And then for some of it, I just used a glue stick. I used one Mildliner highlighter, and this is Apricot. And then this uni pen, like I said at the beginning, is what gave me those bold lines. And that is a 0.5. I really like that one. I did use a Tombow Fudinesque brush pen. This is the soft tip. So that's how I was able to get wider lines also and do a lot of the filling in. And then I used this Tombow pink pen. This is that one that's supposed to be visible on black paper, but for me I can't get it to show up. And I used that for the coloring on Dobie. And then this Swarovski clip in dark gray. This is my favorite journaling pen, and moving forward in 2025 you're probably going to see this more on my channel because I think I'm going to be using this for actually writing in my journals. So I really like this one. And then of course a pencil for my preliminary sketching. But that's what I have for you today, guys. I hope that you really enjoyed my December bullet journal setup, and I hope that you've gotten some inspiration. Maybe it sparked your creativity for your own bullet journals, and I hope that you have a wonderful holiday season. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.